this as the proving grounds to put our fighters up there, and it's a great opportunity with him fighting Johnny Bedford to fight another guy who's actually up there, and it only creates more fireworks. And like I said, we set the bar high, so we've got to keep it going.
I want to say thanks to Johnny for taking this fight. I know he's a real tough guy with a lot of experience, and I'm ready to show for the fans. So thank you.
And anytime you can fight a guy with the WC experience, you know, that name already there, that's what we're all trying to get to anyway. So it's a big opportunity. I'm really excited about it. You know, that Jackson name does carry some weight. He trains with great guys every single day. You know, I train with great guys, but he's got that known camp. So that does add a little motivation. You know, you want to go out there and beat the best.
Julie Kedzie and Sarah Delalio is going to be a great fight. The women always bring it. Julie's one of the best fighters in a female fighter, 135 pounds fighters in the world. Sarah Delalio has been, you know, beating people up and taking names undefeated. So that could possibly be the fight of the night.
It's going to be great. And you know, about that previous fight and this fight, you're only as good a fighter as your opponent is. And so I was very lucky to fight somebody who was a gamer when I fought Melissa Sherwood. She was ready to go. She was tough as hell. She would not go down, and I really appreciated that in a fighter, because I like to, you know, I like to train those attributes in myself. And I see the same in Sarah Delalio. I see her as a fighter who's just going to throw everything but the kitchen sink, and probably even the kitchen sink, you know, who's going to be well versed in all areas. And I'm excited to fight her. I had to pull out of my previous bout with Sarah because of the Ultimate Women Challenge reality show that I was previously contracted to be a part of. We just finished filming it about, I think, a month ago. It was, you know, quite an experience. I can't say too much about it except that, you know, I had some great coaches on there. Some really, really amazing female fighters were on that show. And I hope that this show comes together and puts us in a really, really good light. I don't know when it's going to be aired, but they promised us in 2010, so keep your eye out, and hopefully you'll get to see me on the big screen.
On the male side of it, I'm definitely going to go with Diego Brandao, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, under fighting out of Jackson's. And then he's fighting Richard Villa, who's a gamer, beating Drew Fickett, fought some tough names in the business and beating them as well. So he's beaten a couple of Jackson's guys already, and you know, this is an opportunity for, you know, the Jackson's guys to get redemption. But this guy's tough, so that could be. I definitely think that could be the fight of the night if I had to pick one. I always say the female fight, but Diego Brandao, Richard Villa. Yeah, Willie Parks wrestled for the Olympic wrestling team. A phenomenal athlete, fighting a black belt in Japanese Jiu-Jitsu, and Josh Lanier. It should be another great fight. You know, Willie's got the wrestling, Josh has got the Jiu-Jitsu. Josh has been doing very well as a professional boxer. So, I mean, you know, Willie is a guy that we expect to be in the UFC someday. And, you know, baby steps, this is where we make these guys and put them on the show for everybody to see them. And it's an opportunity for them to see the guys before they get into the UFC.
I ended up going to college, winning 2 national titles in college. On the international side, I went to Worlds twice, took 5th, took 4th. Never really medaled, you know, top 3 is medaling at Worlds, and disappointing, but my arsenal is going to be quite broad, you know, and I said I wrestle if I have to, but, you know, the confidence I know is whatever I do, he can't take me down, bottom line. So
everybody knows my style of jiu-jitsu. They know I'm looking for the submission, but past 6 months, man, I've took a step away from MMA and jiu-jitsu and done nothing but boxing. Started training under Anthony Gutierrez, which is an Oscar De La Hoya cornerman, and I've been boxing for, you know, the past 6 months. Have 3 boxing matches, pro boxing matches, come out, you know, full unanimous decision on all 3 of them. So I'm really looking forward to using my boxing this time, which I haven't used in the MMA. It's not going to come down to who's better that night. It's going to come down to who makes the first mistake. And as somebody at our high level, you know, the first mistake always is what costs you the match.
They've taken out some of the ramps, opened up more seating, and it's more of like a pit. And then the lighting, December 18th, there's going to be a whole new lighting scheme. If you thought it was cool before, it's only going to get cooler. Like I said, we've set the bar high, and we've got to create the entertainment. We got LD DJing, in the building, the Mashup King. So we're pumped to have him again. You know, we keep everything turnkey. Buck from the Edge is our, as our announcer. Everything is done the same, and we like that because we did it right the first time, did it right the second time. Let's keep it moving.